Yo, what's up, people? What is good? What is Gucci? This is Cheeseburger King, yo, bringing you a message today. So, there's this verse in the Bible that's Psalms 139, verse 23 to 24. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. Point out anything in me that offends you, and lead me along the path of everlasting life. And that's Psalms 139, 23 to 24. I'll leave it up here in case you want to take a picture or whatever, or refer back to it. One of those verses that's very strong because in life, I do believe we're going to have troubles. We're not going to know what to do. Just being a Christian, I just always want to give my all to God. I want to give everything to God. I mean, He already knows everything about me, but I just want to show Him so much more. And I want to be willing to go deeper and deeper. And I just want to know more about Him, and I want to know more about myself. That verse is really strong because it says, "Search me, O God, and know my heart." God, like, everything that I have to offer is yours, and which is why I think that this verse is so powerful. It's test me and know my anxious thoughts. Now, if you think about life, and if you think about the trials you go through, if you think about whether what you're doing is right or wrong, so much that you go through in life, just as an individual, as a human being, it's a lot, and you never know if something's happening to better you or something's happening to give you strength. You never know the circumstance of how God wants to use you, and you don't know the circumstance of how He will portray a message to you so that you will understand, you will get the concept, and you will just understand. Because sometimes we understand through suffering, we understand through something bad happening to us. And I feel like this is sometimes when we ask God for wisdom, I believe this is how He gives it to us. I was having doubts about something recently. God proved me wrong. God always seems to prove me wrong because He's always right. But I was looking back at that verse and it says, "Test me, O God, and know my heart." And then it's funny because the next part is, "Point out anything in me that offends you." So it's like, test me and see where my heart really is. If your heart is with another person, if it's with a girl, with a guy, with your job, with whatever, then I feel like you tell God, "Test me and know my thoughts," that He will test you. And then you're going to be like, "Oh my gosh, I totally put my girlfriend before God. I totally put my boyfriend before God. I totally did this and I totally did that." And I think that's just insane. Point out anything in me that offends you. Could it be that you're putting someone else before God? Could it be that you're putting money before God? Just think about it. Could it be that you're not putting God first in your life? And maybe that's why things are going wrong, because there's a verse in the Bible, put God first and everything else will follow. Put God first and everything else will follow. And I think that's crazy, and it's so true, because I feel like every time I'm putting God first in my life, I'm praying first, I'm reading my Bible first, that things are just happening. I just believe today, as you watch this video, hopefully you get something out of this video. Hopefully I get something out of this video. That we really learn to just trust God in our circumstance, and no matter how hard things get, that we know to trust Him. Because the part after that is, lead me along the path of everlasting life. How did we start? Search me, O God, and know my heart. God, know me. And then test me, know my anxious thoughts. So test me and know what I'm thinking and know what I gotta do. Point out anything in me that offends you, like putting someone else first. And then the best part is, lead me along the path of everlasting life. God, I know I have a past, but now I'm done with that past and I'm ready to pursue you. I'm ready to go out of my comfort zone. I'm ready. I want to live the life of everlasting life. I want to go out. I want to worship you. I want to praise you. I want to be with you. I want to evangelize for you. And these are all concepts and things that I feel like we could apply. And God is just so cool. God is so loving. God is love. It's great just to know how much God really loves us. The same God that created you, same God who created the universe, is the same God who wants to have a relationship with you. So I think that's great. And Jesus just loves you. And that was my message. Just put God first. Also, stay tuned for some more Jesus videos. Yo, what's up? Cheeseburger King, yo, over and out. Yo, like, what? Like, subscribe. Like, what?